They got me fucked up. Don't yell at my Say her name! Say her name!
Yeah. So basically we walked around the corner and there was a group of police down here and then some sheriffs, and then behind the sheriffs is a bunch of police in riot gear here. You can see them kind of marching down towards us. For whatever reason, they're coming pretty ham to arrest a bunch of people, and I don't understand why. They told us we couldn't be on the street, so everybody moved on to the sidewalk. Everybody's on the sidewalk now, and yet they are still approaching aggressively here. I mean, there's maybe, what, 20 people right here? There's 20 people right here that are standing on the sidewalk, while way more than 20 police officers are approaching the crowd here. Out of the street or you will be arrested. Out of the street or you will be arrested. As everybody's kind of hanging out here on the sidewalk.
But we on the sidewalk, y'all.
Fuck them. Anybody feel like anything else. It's nothing uncivilized. Don't block some goddamn streets and you'll tell us to get out of it.
What the fuck is this, man? He gonna tell us to agree to the police, they still came out with force. Oh, you been coming out with force? Listen.
Let's keep it moving. Don't let him trap you guys in there. Get off the and the home. Don't come up with marking demands like that. I know what's going on. He's going to
Yeah, do you really think that fucking helped anything? Love it. Oh shit, what you got there, sir? That doesn't look like a pepper spray bullet gun. What kind of gun is that? What kind of gun you holding, sir? What kind of gun you got there? You won't speak to citizens of the city that you're supposed to serve and protect? Nice gun. Look at that. Yeah, that definitely does not look like a pepper ball gun. I love it. That looks like a deadly force weapon. I love it. So for 20 people, 20 people standing on the sidewalk, we got riot police, and we got that's a big gun. That's a big gun. I love it.
I want to let you guys know that
Shit.
Not letting everybody else come.
This rain's killing my shit.
We would be in the sidewalk. But gotta keep walking off
Are you working for them?
Every time we listen, they fuck us up no matter what. So why bargain? Why bargain? Why bargain?
We don't burn ourselves. We need to move around. We don't burn ourselves. We need to move around.
Yeah, staying right here means you get surrounded and get arrested, y'all.
These niggas is coons. Talking to the police. I'm gonna speak the truth. I know what it is. Don't follow nobody's word, but now.
Yeah, so what we got, I mean, there's maybe 15 or 20, I'm gonna say 20 or 25 people, and ahead of me, I mean, there's a whole mess of police. I mean, there's like maybe 10 officers here in the streets. Then behind them, I mean, there's a whole riot squad, and we're really not sure why they showed up. We don't know why they're enforced. Like, people are here on the sidewalk. And your man up front had an assault rifle. That's a real gun. Not the pepper spray bullets that we've seen in the past here.
And he's still holding on to his gun. Like he's ready to
11 p.m. It's not curfew, just so you know.
Yeah.
That's only when the parks close.
Yeah.
There is no
curfew.
Metro Louisville area.
Can I get everybody's attention, please? All we did was walk down here with our hands up, playing music. And then y'all call all of these people, we not causing no trouble. We not down here for drama. We're trying to get peace. We're trying to get justice. Not just for us, for everybody that lost their life. We not here for ourselves. We want peace and sleep. We want to be able to sleep. We can't without killing us.
Always will be.
Yep. I mean, so like there's maybe 15, 20 people here standing on the sidewalk, right? Standing on the sidewalk where they told people to go. And yet they've basically halfway surrounded. Directly in front of me is maybe 10 officers. Behind them is looks like 2 or 3 sheriff's cars, and then behind the two sheriff's cars, behind the 2 sheriff's cars is maybe 40 or 50 riot police. Which way are they going?
He's already going down there.
No, they're turning down that way.
They laughing. They killing. Now we got a few protesters talking to one of the lieutenants.
We listen, we got, whatever you call it, we don't want to have to
Yeah, so I really don't understand what they're trying to shut down, right? I mean, because there's maybe, I don't know, between sheriffs and others, I mean, there's probably 70 police that are out there, and there's not but like 15 people that were just walking around, walking that circle downtown playing music, and that prompted this pretty crazy response that we see here. All right, so I heard the lieutenant. So the gentleman right there, the taller one that was just talking, I believe he's the major down here.
They're leaving.
Hold on, baby. Hold on. Don't tell them that because they're not going to leave yet until they check the car. So wait till you share that information. All right? No, you're good. I just want to make sure everybody's.
Yep, so the word there, oh, look at this shit. The word there was they're going to go check the park. And then after they check the park, they're going to leave. So I guess we gonna go check the park with them.
There's literally nobody over there. The crowd is that little crowd you saw down there. Yeah. Day 32, after 32 days.
Hey, really though, I'm just looking for my dog. It's a golden retriever, about 2 feet tall. His name is Fuck You. Have you seen him? If you could find my dog Fuck You and return him to me, I would really appreciate that. Yeah, my golden retriever's name is Fuck You. Have you seen him?
Oh, murder!
Look at this. Tell me, is all that needed for what you saw back there? I mean, every night, yeah. All that shit, yeah, fuck the dog, fuck you. Might be the funniest thing I've heard all day. And I needed that laugh. Thank you so much, Jake.
Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, so when they say they're coming to clear the park, they're referring to Jefferson Square Park here.
There's nobody.
Oh shit, I turned around. I stepped in the same shit. They're talking about clearing this park right here, right? This park that is completely empty.
Why are they looking in my car?
Oink, 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 piggy, piggy, piggy.
It's a truck.
Oink, 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 piggy, piggy.
Do they get a chance to pick up these items?
Better than you. Nothing. If someone wants to spill some more water. More water? Yeah. It's free. Yeah, right. Because I think it's free. Paper. That's what the last time. And make y'all have to get our get more, huh? Get y'all get more. Take it for free water.
You come out the car with not one but two umbrellas? Yeah. You are so much more bougie than me.
Dude, when you walk to a lot of places, you make sure you have fucking umbrellas everywhere.
Yeah.
So I had one in my bag and I was going to town.
That's the white supremacy right there.
Y'all supposed to protect the third, right?
Sidewalk when you're blocking it!
Right. All this
Yep.
water right here.
So we
Is that what y'all supposed to do?
What?
Water for it, right? Give me a nod.
You don't intimidate me, coward.
Y'all protecting this water for us. Look over here. Let me use the homeless tomorrow. Right?
Camera on him, staring me down
They
like a
don't
coward.
have anything.
Face his way. Look at him
They don't
staring me down
have
like a
nothing.
coward. I'm on the sidewalk, please. Sidewalk. The fuck?
So yeah, the police are here to apparently clear the park. And when we say clear the park, right? Like this is the park over here. I mean, it's completely empty. And so they showed up for there's like what 15 people down here that were just the ones that were just a half a block away.
Oh, that's where I'm going. Paradise, pussy.
No trucks, no pay!
Fuck y'all. Slim my best friend yesterday for no fucking reason. No fucking reason at all.
Man, you realize you guys are
I don't know why you keep standing me down, bro. You're not intimidating, bro. You just want me to budge so you can shoot. Am I stupid? Big Ninja Turtle looking ass.
Water and grass. That wasn't water and grass that we paid for.
Damn shame, man.
How the fuck?
This is the city you created, great Christian, man. Since y'all know everything, y'all know why police was even formed to keep slavery in line. The fuck, y'all don't even know what y'all policing for real. I know the truth. I know the truth. They're a coward. Not anger, coward. Y'all scared of that? Y'all ain't got that? Yeah. Real million, real power, real king. Pussies, cowards. This is what y'all get paid for? To police black people? Beat black people? Oh, where's your dignity?
Hey, he like ground for stuff.
Where's your dignity? We on the sidewalk.
Ever seen The Wire?
We on the sidewalk. They laughing.
Don't keep talking to him. Don't even entertain
Oh yeah, there's a dude with the real gun
all that
again.
macho
So
shit.
man, what kind of gun is that? Just tell the people what kind of gun you out here on.
This time? Are you going to answer our question about what kind of gun that is?
Oh, I can't. I gotta be on the sidewalk here. That's right. Actually, I'm on the sidewalk here.
They impounded my vehicle because I was sitting up. We just fucking packed up all the shit. All my stuff is on the fucking truck. Y'all just threw $10,000 for my shit away the other fucking day. How you gonna keep on taking my shit that I paid for out of my fucking pocket? Y'all don't do this shit. Y'all don't have to do this shit. Y'all do not have to fucking do this shit. Y'all do this shit. Fucking cigarette. I give a fuck. Why are they searching it? Why the fuck are they searching my shit? You didn't say they was gonna do it. Fuck you. Fuck y'all not trying to do a motherfucking thing. Shit, cause y'all not just threw $10,000 of my fucking equipment away. No, that officer took my fucking keys. I'm waiting on my kids. My kids is out here. Y'all ain't not doing shit. All of y'all some motherfucking bitches. All of y'all some bitches.
Got my little cousin out here crying. You see that? Look at this shit.
Y'all don't give a fuck about these kids out here. And not your bitch ass.
He's trying to can't go home now.
And look, they came in further,
Supposed to get home.
so we can't even use the sidewalk. We're forced to step on the park. See where they're going with this family? Another one in the back,
And change some more things.
I know they.
Get some money any goddamn work. Anywhere.
We need like solidarity.
You can get money anywhere, babe. You need to come over to my car and talk to me when you get done. Get your hand off your gun. It's all good. Looks like you got a urine bag right there too. Can I pee? I'm just saying, that looks like a urinal right there. Can I pee? How you got it?
Look, read my shirt.
Look, I'll make you a deal. We just all play one-on-one, paper, rock, scissors, best out of 3. And if I win, y'all gotta go home. Paper, rock, we'll just play paper, rock, scissors. If I win, y'all gotta go home. I think that's fair. If y'all win, I'll go home. Yep. So once again, right? So they're here to clear the park, right? They were told that the park cannot be occupied after 11 p.m. And behind me here, what I'm showing is the park. The park is completely empty. And they have told us in previous days that it does not apply to the sidewalk, which is where everybody was now and then was earlier when you're kind of under that pavilion when everybody showed up.
Oh, my bad.
You got jobs. I laid down my job for 31 days to come out here for what matters.
How many of you are
Injustice.
You ever seen this before?
Injustice.
Stay calm. Stay calm, all right? We'll get through this. Come on.
Guess what? It won't be good for the motherfucking mouth. Bet that. That will take the motherfuckers loose the mouth. My hands won't be dirty, but I bet these motherfuckers. Yeah, all right. Look at them, y'all. Look at all these bitches. They all bitches out this motherfucker.
Look at them fucking cows.
Look at them. Look at them. Call it 30 if you want to give a fuck.
Okay, feel free to. The screen is
They got all these bitches out here pulling my motherfucking truck for no reason. For no fucking reason. For no reason. I got money. I got motherfucking everything.
Wow, bro. Wow. Man, the news, are y'all getting this? This is not good. Keep compromising with these cows. That's nitpicking. That's really nitpicking. Wow, bro. They are towing this lady's car. Y'all are literally towing this lady's car, bro. Wow, that's some fucked up shit.
Get the fuck down here.
Wow.
What the fuck is wrong with you? This is the kind of bullshit that angers us. Along with your fellow good murdering people.
We were peacefully protesting.
She didn't do nothing, man.
Officers, can you please get off the sidewalk? How can we be on the sidewalk if you're on the sidewalk? If you're blocking it, how can we be on the sidewalk?
Bro, man, like, oh shit. That's a piece. I've been peaceful for fucking 21 white walls. That's horrible.
Where's your body cam?
I'm here more than I am at work, bro. Hey, it might be this one. Fuck that, you get another job, bro. Look just like me.
Where Portland say that? Or y'all got somebody new in charge now?
That is definitely a real job. I ain't cut out for construction, dog. I can tell.
What you mean? What are you talking about?
My hands are 5, 46. Oh, they see you got your stick, nigga. What you talking about? Here's assault.
Yeah, so they're towing a lady's car who was down in the park. She was standing by it, and then the police came and stood in between her car and the park. Stood in between her and the park, and then towed her vehicle. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, almost missed them, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. 52.
Is that serving your community?
That's all.
Is that serving your community?
52 officers in riot gear, sticks. Your man on the back here, still with the big gun, right? Man in the back, still with the big gun. I'm gonna put this umbrella in my pocket so they don't think it's a real motherfucking gun. This is wild. So after the police came to clear the park and then did absolutely nothing, they are walking away.
Is this where my tax dollars are going?
Oh, he's driving down the wrong way on the street.
Oh, is this illegal?
It is.
Oh, is this illegal?
So what did we count there? What did we count there? Was that 52 officers? So they
Hey, nice talk, bro. Nice talk.
I wonder why they gave the fat dude the big gun. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you. I know shit was all.
I want you to.
Mama, I dare you.
I know that was kind of a hectic 3 minutes, and it really came out of nowhere, right? Like I just killed the old feed a minute ago, and so I'm like, oh, we back at the park, ain't nothing happening, and then not 10 minutes later, the squad of police here decided they wanted to show up. Yeah. So for whatever reason, like as people were, they've said in previous days that the park cannot stay occupied past 11 p.m. So a little before 11 p.m., the protesters were kind of walking down this way. We kind of hung out like right here in this corner. When they got to this corner, that's when the riot police walked up. All 52 of them showed up. To tow an innocent person. Yeah, and they towed a single vehicle of a lady who was standing by it. And then seemingly afterwards they walked away after they checked the park. That was already clear. Not really sure what that big flex was. Not really sure that required 52 police officers. You are.
This happened yesterday.
You are.
And the day before.
And then, yeah, you are.
Week, bro. Talking to the police, bro.
Oh yeah, is it serious when I see officers out here doing this? Is that serious?
Bro, ain't no compromising.
No, right now we're not talking about. We're talking about answers. But right now,
Answers word.
because they need a.
But while y'all doing that, y'all the police and shit, they just took my truck, food truck, that's feeding us every day.
today. What was your purpose? You didn't talk two people today for no reason.
What does she need? Let us
At all.
That's bullshit, by the way, because I've seen cars parked there plenty of times in the past. After 11. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Everybody said he talking
I
loud
slightly
motherfucking
apologize, but this has particularly angered me because that woman did absolutely nothing wrong.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Why are y'all here? Oh, you guys here.
I have a question. You be protesting.
Oh my God, it's shaking. Oh.
Shadows blue and red, shadows blue and red.
Let me tell you why, sis.
Bullshit. There's nothing unsafe about that vehicle being parked out there.
Saying they towed that lady's vehicle for safety was what that officer said. He said why they towed that lady's vehicle, he said for safety.
Body cam.
How's your guys' public integrity test going? You liking it? I'm not feeling none of that. Fuck all them white motherfuckers.
Because they want the money.
Why did you talk to the police?
I'm over this shit. I'm over y'all. I'm over y'all. Turn this bitch down.
Pussy ass bitch. Hoe ass bitch. Scary motherfucker. My voice is off. Bye, whore.
Do you know where the other two police are? They left. Are they getting out?
Scary ass bitch.
I think they were specific, I will say this, I think they're specifically targeting this areas are right around, but like on the perimeter of the park. Well, the lady was like loading water into the park. Yeah, she was. Yeah, like, that's exactly what she was.
So how can we help her get our shit out?
Yeah, so they've told us in the past, right? They've shut down the park. You can't be in the park past 11. Anything left in the park will be considered abandoned and thrown away. So at 11 o'clock, this woman was loading, water and food, leftover supplies from the day, into her van. They were pulled up on 6th Street next to the park, and her and some others were actively loading things into her van. And supposedly that's why they marched all of the police, all 52 of them, down here, was to tow that single vehicle. And then now they've driven off. And some people just checked, they're not like towing vehicles around the corner or anything. So every night around 11 now, since they've put in the 11 p.m. must exit, they send the cops in here to do that dick flex, right? They want to make sure that everybody is out of the park. In the last 2 nights, how it's been is they've stopped, the riot police. I say riot police, it's the ones that are dressed in those riot gears, that carry the sticks, got the helmets on. They stop them about a block down the road, and then a small few officers will actually walk up and they'll kind of have a conversation. Hey, what's going on? We're just here to check and make sure everything's out. You guys can stay on the sidewalk. Have a nice night. It's actually been 2 very peaceful exchanges the last two nights. I wasn't down here last night. I did watch a live feed of it. And then I was down here the night before, and I stood, 2 feet away while that exchange happened. Tonight was very, very different. Tonight, they walked the riot police directly to us 1 block away. There was for the first time was an officer with like a long gun that was around there. And then they actually walked to the police in the riot gear. They actually stood like right here on the sidewalk right here. Definitely an intimidation factor. Definitely an intimidation factor. Definitely an intimidation factor. It's not something that we've seen, you know, in days previous.
If you wouldn't mind making a post, feel free to tag me and everybody else.
Yeah, so they came to, you know, clear the park that was already clear, you know, as they were loading, you know, these bottles of waters right here, these bottles of waters over here, into the back of the van. They rolled up, full riot gear, 52 officers, and cleared it out.
One of the cops knew who I was.
Yeah?
Yeah, I heard him acknowledge me by my last name. Unless there was some coincidence of somebody else that he was acknowledging.
Yeah, sort of a kind of immediate response here, you know, some launching of trash here in the middle of the street, obvious sign of anger. You know, and others are kind of coming to pick it back up here.
Keep that shit where it is. Fuck these streets. Fuck these streets.
I love this street, man. I love this square.
Fuck street.
I'm in a mood right now.
I'll follow you, man.
Oh, what's your name?
Nisha.
Nisha. Oh, yeah. Nice to
Yeah, I'll follow you. I'll see you. He said, boy, he's up there trying to get on this.
Fuck this shit. So we feel fuck this shit.
That's not entertaining.
No, it's what's going on. Like,
I know,
but I'm not hiding it. Like, if they're gonna throw shit in the middle of the street, I'm gonna record it, right? Like, I'm not gonna.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Fair point.
I mean, this does make it look bad, but this is what's going on right now.
Fair point. I do disagree with this, but like, I understand the anger.
Yeah,
This isn't the right way to do it, though. This is just a disappointing cherry on top of kind of a shit Sunday. This is
Yeah,
kind of a shit Sunday night now.
Yeah. It's supposed to be kind of a fun day. I'm gonna get one of these bottles of water, though. Believe that.
One of the 10th largest.
Hey, we clean that up, but we not.
Okay, it looks like they opened up that way, so we got cars.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, the police that were blocking traffic seem to have gone. Nope, I lied. There's still some down that way. Yeah, still blocking that way. Gets people stop people from driving to the park here. So yeah, the park was emptied at 11. Was here at 11. There was a van parked directly right here in front of me. They were loading in these bottles of water and supplies, you know, into the vehicle so they can be loaded out. The police showed up and they towed off that van, and like as they were emptying the park at 11 o'clock.
Look at this dead wrong.
Yeah, as they were told, right? And then police showed up. I counted 52 police in riot gear with some sheriffs and some others. Yeah, man. And so now everyone's kind of angrily reacting to that and launching trash out here in the street.
Okay. You're trying to set fire to wet garbage.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but that's just not.
Throw all the water in the street, all that goddamn shit. Throw all the water, every goddamn. How
much battery I got? Oh shit, cancel. Oh shit. I'm good.
11:46.
Yeah.
Regardless of what happens here, you do have a bit of time.
Yeah, so just to recap kind of like the full count of tonight, right? So a bunch of us met downtown for to kind of do like a caravan protest where we're gonna drive, to different parts of town, get loud, wake people up, do whatever. The truth is, the police kind of beat us in that chess match. They forced traffic onto the expressway, off of the expressway, back onto the expressway, turned us around, back onto the expressway. So it kind of split the crowd up a little bit. I know some still made it out to Shelbyville Road, St. Matthews area, doing their thing. And then me and a couple others came back down here to 6th and Jefferson. So the city a couple days ago, after what happened to Tyler on Saturday, said that people could no longer occupy the park. Could no longer occupy the park at 11 p.m. But however, they could stay and hang out on the sidewalk.
They're coming.
So what happened was, as people at 11 o'clock were loading up these supplies right here into the van. There were about half of us that were down on this other block here. The 50 or so police officers showed up. So sort of in response, that lady's truck getting towed. They then started launching trash into the streets here. And now the officers are coming back. Obviously a little more aggressive than before.
Watch out there!
Yeah, if you quoting the ordinance, as we've seen in the past, quoting the ordinance, if you don't disperse, we will. I'm gonna drink this water before shit gets crazy.
The water tastes good.
Yeah, go and get hydrated if this shit pops off. So they're calling out and they're calling out and they're getting information. What's up, bro? They walking right at us.
You're gonna be arrested. You do not leave now.
Oh, he yelled that with his big boy voice.
Metro Police Department. Under Kentucky state law, this is an unlawful assembly, and I command all persons so assembled here to immediately and peacefully disperse. If you do not do so, we may dispense chemical agents and you will be arrested for KRS 525.020 unlawful assembly.
Time to go. Time to leave. Gotta go.
Yep. So behind me here, there's maybe three or four people over here. There's one dude that's over here picking up trash. Maybe 5 or 6 more that are kind of to my right here. It's funny how many of them are yelling at that car to move, and she just kind of like coasting. and then goes the wrong way. I love it. Yep. So I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 people behind me. There's a couple at the far end of the park there. Maybe 5 or 6 people over here to my right. Some across the street. Yeah, as the last couple people that are down here, you know, say her name, Breonna Taylor, say his name, David McAtee. Your man getting in place with the pepper spray bullets here. It's looking like it's getting ready. Man, I wasn't in the mood to get shot with pepper spray bullets today.
Under Kentucky state law, this is an unlawful assembly, and I command all persons so assembled here to immediately and peacefully disperse. If you do not do so, we may dispense chemical agents.
Say all people, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's maybe 5 or 6 more to my left here.
I am Lieutenant Strollo of the Louisville Metro Police Department. Under Kentucky state law, this is an unlawful assembly. I command all persons so assembled here to immediately.
You're under arrest.
No, sir. Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.